Uh, Virgo, I'm going to be direct with you right from the start. No fluff, no sugarcoating, no gentle easing into this. You need to know something, and you need to know it now. There's something happening in your life, something you've been trying to ignore, something you've been hoping would just resolve itself, something you've been pushing to the back of your mind because it's too uncomfortable to face. And Virgo, I'm here to tell you that it's not going to resolve itself. It's not going to go away. It's not going to magically fix itself while you look the other way. This is a lot more serious than you thought. And a tough decision has to be made. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now, right now, today, in this moment. Because the universe is applying pressure. And that pressure, Virgo, is not random, it's intentional. It's pushing you toward a choice that will define the next chapter of your life. Before we go any further, I need you to do something for me. Take a breath. Not a shallow one, a real one, deep into your belly. Hold it for a moment and then release it slowly. Feel yourself ground into this moment. Feel yourself become present, because what I'm about to reveal to you requires your full attention. This isn't background noise. This isn't casual content. This is a message from the divine delivered through me, and it's meant specifically for you. Now, if you feel this message vibrating in your chest, if you know in your soul that you're at a crossroads, hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel because this is where truth lives, and you're going to need it. And drop a comment, just one word, decide. That's your declaration. That's you telling the universe that you're ready to stop avoiding and start choosing. Don't skip this. Don't scroll past. This is your moment of commitment. Seal it. I need you to understand something fundamental about where you are right now. You are standing at a threshold, and thresholds, Virgo, are uncomfortable. They're liminal spaces where the old has ended but the new hasn't fully begun. They're places of uncertainty, of waiting, of not knowing. And you've been in this threshold for a while now. You've been feeling it, that restless energy, that sense that something needs to change, that nagging feeling that you can't stay where you are. And you've been trying to ignore it because it's easier to stay comfortable than to step into the unknown. But Virgo, comfort is a trap. Comfort keeps you small. Comfort keeps you stuck. Comfort keeps you from becoming who you're meant to be. And right now, the universe is saying, enough. No more waiting, no more delaying, no more avoiding. It's time to decide. I'm seeing this so clearly. There's an area of your life that requires a decision, and it's not a small one. It's not an easy one. It's the kind of decision that has weight, the kind that changes things permanently, the kind that you can't take back once you make it. And that's why you've been avoiding it. That's why you've been distracting yourself. That's why you've been hoping it would just go away. But it's not going to go away. It's only going to grow. It's only going to get heavier. It's only going to demand more of you the longer you wait. And the universe is telling me that if you don't make this decision now, the decision is going to be made for you. And Virgo, you don't want that. You don't want to be passive in your own life. You don't want to let circumstances decide your fate. You want to be active. You want to be intentional. You want to be the one who chooses because that's who you are. That's who you've always been, a chooser, a decider, a creator of your own destiny. So, what is this decision about? I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing, and I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to really listen because I'm seeing that This decision is about one of three things, maybe more than one, but it's centered around these. First, I'm seeing that for some of you, this decision is about a relationship that has been draining you, a relationship that has been pulling you off your path, a relationship that you've outgrown but you're afraid to let go of. And Virgo, I know how hard that is. I know how much you care. I know how much you've invested. I know how much you've given. But the universe is showing me that this relationship has become a cage. It's not lifting you up anymore. It's holding you down. And you need to decide whether to stay in that cage or whether to walk out into the freedom that's waiting for you. I know it's scary. I know it's painful. I know it feels like a betrayal to even consider leaving, but staying in something that's not serving you is also a betrayal. It's a betrayal of yourself. And Virgo, you've been betraying yourself long enough. It's time to decide: stay or go, fight or release, hold on or let go. Only you can make that choice, but you need to make it. Second, I'm seeing that for some of you, this decision is about a career or a life path. You're at a crossroads professionally. You're being asked to choose between stability and passion, between the safe option and the soul option, between what you know and what you're being called toward. And you've been stuck in analysis paralysis, weighing every option, trying to find the perfect answer. But Virgo, there is no perfect answer. There's only the answer that aligns with your truth. There's only the answer that honors your soul. And you know what that answer is. You've always known. You're just scared to admit it because it means taking a risk. It means stepping into the unknown. It means trusting that the universe has your back. And I'm telling you, the universe does have your back. It's been preparing you for this moment. It's been building your capacity. It's been strengthening your faith. And now it's asking you to take the leap. So decide which path is yours. Which one calls to you in the quiet hours of the night? Which one makes your heart beat faster? Choose that one, even if it's scary, even if it doesn't make sense. Choose the one that feels like coming home. Third, I'm seeing that for some of you, this decision is about yourself. It's about a pattern, a habit, a way of being that you know is holding you back. Maybe it's people pleasing. Maybe it's overgiving. Maybe it's self-doubt. Maybe it's fear of failure. Maybe it's the belief that you're not enough. And Virgo, you've been carrying this pattern for so long that it feels like part of you. It feels like who you are. But it's not who you are. It's just a story you've been telling yourself. And it's time to decide to write a new story. It's time to decide that you're done with the old version of you. It's time to decide that you're ready to become who you were always meant to be. This is the hardest decision of all because it requires you to face yourself. It requires you to look at your own shadow and say, I see you, but I'm not you, and I'm ready to grow. And Virgo, I know you can do this. I know you have the strength. I know you have the courage. You just need to decide. You just need to commit. You just need to say, yes, I'm ready. Now, I want to talk to you about why this decision is so hard, because it's not just about choosing one thing over another. It's about grieving. It's about letting go of what could have been. It's about accepting that you can't have everything. It's about realizing that every choice comes with a cost. And that cost, Virgo, is what makes the decision so difficult. You're afraid of the cost. You're afraid of what you'll lose. You're afraid of the people you might disappoint. You're afraid of the identity you might have to shed. You're afraid of the unknown that lies on the other side of your decision. And I understand that. I really do. Fear is not a weakness. It's a sign that you're about to do something important. It's a sign that you're about to step into your power. So feel the fear, acknowledge it, honor it, but don't let it stop you. Don't let it make the decision for you, because if you let fear decide, you will always choose the smaller life. You will always choose the path of least resistance, and that path, Virgo, leads nowhere. There's also something else I need to address, and I don't want to upset you, but I have to say it. There's a part of you that's been waiting for a sign, a specific sign, something that would make the decision for you, something that would take the burden off your shoulders. And Virgo, I need you to hear me when I say this. You've already received the signs. You've received so many signs. They've been coming to you in dreams. They've been coming to you in conversations. They've been coming to you in your gut feelings, your instincts, that quiet voice that keeps whispering the truth. The signs have been there all along. You just haven't been ready to see them. You've been looking for a neon sign when the universe has been sending you smoke signals. So stop waiting. Stop asking for more confirmation. You already have everything you need. The only thing left is to decide. I'm also seeing something about the people around you. Some of them are going to have opinions about your decision. Some of them are going to try to influence you. Some of them are going to tell you what they think is best. And Virgo, I need you to protect your heart from that. I need you to create a sacred space around your decision making. I need you to filter out the noise and listen to your own truth. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with this decision, not them, you. So their opinions, their fears, their projections, they don't matter. What matters is what you feel. What matters is what your soul is telling you. What matters is the peace that comes when you make a decision that's aligned with who you truly are. And this is the part where I get really real with you. There's a part of you that already knows what you want. You've known for a while. You just haven't admitted it to yourself yet. Because admitting it means you have to act on it. And acting on it means change. And change, even good change, is uncomfortable. But Virgo, you don't have to have everything figured out before you make your decision. You don't have to see the whole path. You just have to take the first step. You just have to trust that the path will reveal itself as you walk it. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You take a step, and the next step appears. You say yes to one thing, and the next yes becomes clear. So stop trying to map out the entire journey. Just take the step that's right in front of you. Let me also talk to you about what happens if you don't make the decision, because I think you need to see it. I think you need to understand what's at stake. If you don't make the decision, the universe is going to make it for you. And the universe doesn't always make the decision you would have chosen. The universe gives you the lesson you need, not always the outcome you want. And sometimes, when you refuse to choose, the universe makes the choice through circumstance, through loss, through a door slamming shut, through an opportunity that passes you by, through someone else deciding for you. And that, Virgo, is so much more painful. It's so much harder, because then you're left with regret. You're left with what if. You're left with the ache of knowing that you could have chosen differently, but you didn't. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to live with that kind of pain. So I'm telling you now, before it's too late, make the decision. Make it now. Make it with intention. make it with courage, and make it with the knowledge that you are supported, guided, and loved. I want you to imagine yourself 1 year from now, a year from today. I want you to imagine how you'll feel if you made the decision, the tough one, the scary one, the one that required everything you had. How will you feel? I'll tell you how you'll feel. You'll feel proud. You'll feel relieved. You'll feel empowered. You'll feel like you finally took control of your own life. You'll look back and see that the decision was the turning point, the moment everything changed, the moment you became the person you were always meant to be. And now I want you to imagine how you'll feel if you didn't make the decision, if you stayed stuck, if you kept avoiding, if you let the opportunity pass you by. How will you feel a year from now? You'll feel regret. You'll feel disappointment. You'll feel the weight of what could have been. You'll look back and wonder why you didn't have the courage to choose. And Virgo, I don't want that for you. I want you to look back with pride. I want you to look back with gratitude. I want you to look back and say, that was the moment I decided to live my truth. And that moment is now. It's right here. It's in this very moment. And you get to decide. You get to choose. You get to write your own story. So choose well. Choose with your heart. Choose with your soul. Choose with your future in mind. There's something else I want to share with you, something that's been on my heart. There are so many Virgos right now who have been waiting for permission, waiting for someone to tell them it's okay to make the decision they know they need to make. And Virgo, I'm giving you that permission right here, right now. It's okay to choose yourself. It's okay to choose your peace. It's okay to choose your growth. It's okay to choose your future. It's okay to choose what's right for you, even if it's not what anyone else wants. It's okay to make a decision that feels selfish. It's okay to make a decision that disrupts the status quo. It's okay to make a decision that changes everything. Because sometimes that's exactly what you need. Sometimes you need to disrupt. You need to shake things up. You need to break the patterns. You need to stop settling. You need to rise. So I'm giving you permission. The universe is giving you permission. Your ancestors are giving you permission. Your angels are giving you permission. Your future self is giving you permission. You are allowed to make this decision. You are allowed to take this step. You are allowed to close one door and open another. You are allowed to leave behind what doesn't serve you. You are allowed to walk toward what calls you. You are allowed to be brave. You are allowed to be bold. You are allowed to be free. And this is what I want you to remember. The decision itself is not the end of the story. It's the beginning. It's the doorway into a new chapter. A chapter filled with new possibilities, new growth, new joy. The hard part is making the decision. The hard part is the leap. But once you make it, the falling is flying. Once you make it, the universe catches you. Once you make it, everything starts to align. The way forward opens up. The path becomes clear. The support you need appears. And you realize that you were never alone in making this decision. You had the whole universe with you, cheering you on, waiting for you to finally say yes to yourself. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a few moments, really just sit with this, stop reading for a second, close your eyes if you need to, take a breath, and ask yourself, what is the decision I'm avoiding? What is the decision I know I need to make? What is the decision that's going to set me free? And I want you to be honest. I want you to be real. I want you to answer yourself. with your whole heart. And then I want you to make the decision. Not tomorrow, not when you're ready, now, in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit. Make the commitment to yourself that you're going to choose. Choose what you need. Choose what you want. Choose what's true. And then take action. Take one step toward that decision. One step. That's all it takes to start the momentum. One step. And when you've made that decision, when you've taken that step, I want you to come back here, drop your comment, type decide. Let the universe know that you've made your choice, that you've claimed your power, that you're ready for what comes next, because what comes next is going to be amazing. What comes next is going to be the life you've been waiting for. What comes next is going to be you, fully alive, fully aligned, fully free. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. You're going to want to be here for what's coming, because this decision, Virgo, is just the beginning. And your story is about to get so much more beautiful. Blessings on your choice, Virgo, always. Choose bravely, choose wisely, choose yourself.